Warning, this video contains flashing lights. Hello gorgeous people, what is going on, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we'll be covering a new analog horror series called the Batman Analog Horror. Now, if you're a Batman fan like me, you're gonna love this one. In this universe, Batman still fights and takes down criminals, but he seems to be a lot more ruthless and way more grotesque looking. And his way of doing things seems to be a lot more twisted than the Batman we know. What's really wrong with this Batman? What has put him on this path to be so different from the one that we know? And can anybody actually stop him from doing all these crazy things? Today we'll try to answer all of those questions and more. This Batman Analog Horror series was made by the creator Siltrics, whose link to their channel will be at the top of the description down below. Please be sure to go and support your analog horror content creators. But alright guys, I'm super excited to check this one out, so here we go. Let's jump right in. Tape 1. The Bat Incident, 1959. April 26, 1959, 20 years after the death of Thomas and Martha Wayne. The Elizabeth Arkham Asylum was placed under lockdown after... analog horror creators, you gotta give me some time to read. The Elizabeth Arkham Asylum was placed under lockdown after a mysterious figure was spotted near the roof of the building. Here's the recovered footage of the lockdown announcement. Arkham.
Attention, all staff at this time, just follow all lockdown procedures. There has been a disturbance in the roof of the building. The GCPD Gotham City Police Department and Arkham Security has been called to assess the situation. Follow all procedures for the following patients. Patient number 83357 alias Waylon Jones Killer Croc. Patient number 97567 alias Kirk Langstrom the Man-Bat. Patient number 72679 alias Dr. Pamela Lillian Isley, Poison Ivy. Patient 0, alias John Doe, the Joker.
If you encounter anything suspicious or come in contact... Wait, too fast. If you encounter anything suspicious or come in contact with a man dressed like a bat, turn the other way and alert security. All right, so it seems like Batman is the thing we should be concerned about in this.
This alert will keep playing until the situation has been resolved.
The individual was described as witness as a man in a bat suit hiding in a dark corner. Here is an artist rendition. Witness reporting that the man was seen walking towards a special containment area. I'm guessing those patients from before are in the special containment area? He was said to be muttering justice and looked malnourished, as if he was isolated from the earth for a long period of time. After which screaming could be heard from the cells, but he was never seen again, not him leaving the way he came, just vanished from nothing. However, what he left behind haunts the city of Gotham even to this day. Out of the 4 patients in special containment, only patient 0 survived. The rest horribly and disturbingly murdered, each marked with a bat symbol. The bodies were all neatly arranged in a shape resembling a bat. Each of the 3 patients had abnormal bodies, but all of their abnormalities were removed. Jones and Isley both have their skin removed, with Jones also having his eyes and teeth removed as well. Isley was also discovered bald when she had originally had fiery red hair. Okay, so let me get this straight so far. So Batman breaks into Arkham Asylum, right? And goes into the special prisoners unit where there's the Man-Bat, Poison Ivy, Killer Croc, and the Joker. Out of the 4 of them, only the Joker is alive. And Jones and Isley, I'm guessing Jones is Killer Croc. Let me just go back to the list. Yes, Jones is Killer Croc. So Jones's skin was removed and his eyes and teeth, which are, I guess, his abnormalities, because that's what makes him Killer Croc. And then for Poison Ivy, she had her skin removed because I I believe she has green skin, right? And her hair was removed too, which is interesting. But I guess technically the Joker doesn't have like a physical abnormality, right? Like he really is just a crazy ass person. I mean, technically I guess his abnormality would be his brain, but you know, Batman and the Joker, they got something going on. They don't like kill each other for whatever reason half the time, so there might be some other reason why he didn't do anything to him. Langstrom had his arms amputated and suffered from blunt trauma from a pipe, as well as a sharp object in the shape of a bat impaled on his chest. Because Langstrom would be Man-Bat, so bro's got the wings, you know what I'm saying? Patient Zero was left not touched, but left in an even worse mental state than before. How could you leave the Joker in an even worse mental state? That's got to be hard to do. His doctors and physicians informed us of his drawings of the man and said that he won't stop talking about him and that he's ready for when he returns. This is the image he drew. And that's video one. I'm interested. I know that some people could kind of see this as like goofy or whatever and not like seriously scary. And honestly, I'm not actually scared by this compared to like some other analog horrors where I might have like a nightmare about it or something. But I think it's a fun idea and I think it's a fun concept to like look into and acknowledge. I also like when there's a story, and it does seem like we got a story here. So again, just to recap, Batman breaks into Arkham Asylum, goes into the special patients ward where Killer Croc, Poison Ivy, Joker, and Man-Bat are. He kills Poison Ivy, Man-Bat, and Killer Croc, leaves the Joker alive, but apparently leaves the Joker in an even worse mental state, and the Joker believes that he's going to come back again. Let's go back to the image that we saw of him, because I want to take another look at that. Imagine being a worker, right, at a mental asylum, where, you know, you got like killers that are locked up or whatever, and you turn the corner and see this in the doorway. I feel like you just, like, you kind of gotta, you could run, but also it might just be best to accept your fate, because this guy, this looks incredibly disturbing. And then obviously we also get this picture at the end there too. This was a drawing, so like take this how you will, but it looks like it's just Batman. The question is though, is this Bruce Wayne? Apparently he appeared to be like malnourished and like he didn't go outside a lot, which I guess makes sense. Maybe bro's been chilling in the Batcave a little too long, but I'm interested to see where this goes, why the Batman is acting this way or going down this route, so we'll see. Also in the description it says no heroes, only creatures, which is interesting. Tape 2. Jim Gordon audio log live, 1960. It's been a year since the Bat incident. There have been more sightings of the Batman. There have been more sightings of the Batman, as they're calling him now. So many people going around in capes and masks. Oh, bro, I'm all right. I'm pausing every time. Like, I hate to pause because I want the music and whatnot, but it's simply just too quick. So many people going around in capes and masks doing more harm than good, like the Blue Boy Scout in Metropolis and the Fast Guy in Central City. All right, so obviously talking about Superman and the Flash. Again, this does just take place in the DC universe in some twisted version of it. It's strange that it was the same day the murders of the Waynes 21 years ago. Oh, so that happened exactly 20 years after Batman's parents got murdered, or Bruce Wayne's parents were murdered. Very interesting. Yeah, what a coincidence. Someone should look into that. If only there was someone that was still alive in the Wayne family that could be responsible for something like this. That poor Bruce. Before he went missing, he was said to have strange behavior. Oh, so he's missing. According to the CEO of Cord Industries, Ted Cord, a friend of Bruce Wayne, he never got over the loss of his parents. He barely ate or drank and had crazy ideas of restoring order in Gotham. After Cord told me the Cord building on Founders Island burned down. with everyone inside. Damn, so because Cord snitched, Batman was like, yeah, nah, you gotta go. You gotta go. Here's a photo of Bruce before. Last recorded picture of Wayne. He looks like he's in the Batcave there. Some think he's dead, others back traveling around the world, and the photo is not of him. But there are some, including myself, who think he never left. And that he is the Batman.
Citizens of Gotham, vengeance is coming.
I kind of vibe with that. I like that at the end there. That was cool. All right, hold on. Let's go frame by frame there, because there was a lot of flashing. Okay, so we got Batman, Lies, Citizens of Gotham. That's a pretty cool image. I like that. That's just like his outline. But this looks like his mouth, which is crazy because look at these teeth. That is really creepy looking. So this video obviously was to confirm that like Jim Gordon is kind of onto him, thinks that the Batman is Bruce Wayne. And it seems like in this universe, Bruce took his grief of his parents, maybe like a different route. Obviously in the original Batman, like still upset about his parents' death and whatnot, but it seems he went down like a much darker route of not eating, not drinking, becoming more malnourished, and going a more disturbing path with his route for justice, I guess. He definitely looks like mutated, right? Hold on, let's look at that again. There's malnourished, and then there looks like, I don't know, that just doesn't, it's like his nose is weird too. It looks like his nose got chopped off and now it's just the holes there, you know? And dentists are not, that don't happen to your teeth normally. And in the first video, in the description, it says no heroes, only creatures. So is he like sort of a creature now? Something definitely deformed about him. All right, I'm invested. I'm curious to see what happens next. But can we agree? So we get him here before, right? And then this is after. He looks like he's in some sort of cave here, right? Am I wrong? Just based on like, this looks like Rocky. Oh, also, like, why would he go into Arkham and then remove... Oh, is he like turning himself into the ultimate creature maybe? Because didn't he say he removed Killer Croc's teeth? Yeah, so his teeth could be Killer Croc's teeth. And then maybe he's using all the things that he's taking from these villains. Yeah, it's like he's turning himself into the ultimate like crime fighting creature. I can vibe with a concept like that. That's interesting. Tape 3. GCPD Instructional Presentation 1, 1962. City of Gotham Police Department.
Greetings, citizens of Gotham. Welcome to the GCPD's instructional presentation. The topic of today's presentation is on what to do if a loved one is missing. Losing a loved one is a troubling experience.
Here are steps to take to ensure this doesn't happen.
Step 1. Keep an eye on them at all times, especially children, so that they...
How to stop people from going missing, chat. Don't stop looking at them, and they'll never go missing. Easy solution.
don't get away.
And you lose them forever. You don't want that to happen, do you? Step 2.
Lock all your doors and windows, so they don't go out. Don't let them make contact with the bat. Under any circumstance, it will harm you, 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 harm you.
That was kind of confusing. So presentation on what to do if a loved one is missing. To ensure it doesn't happen, step 1, don't let them leave your sight. Step 2, lock all doors and windows to make sure that they don't leave. And then step 3, do not let them make contact with the bat. Reversed audio, is that what that is? All right, chat. Give me a second. Let me cook. We're gonna reverse the audio real quick. That's definitely someone saying something. I'm trying to think, well, yeah, what to do to enhance it. Okay, so in the description of the video, it says, there is no redemption for the wicked. Death is the only way out. And now listen to it. That's gotta be it. There is no redemption for the wicked. Death is the only way out. So basically, he doesn't care what you've done. You're getting cooked for what you did, regardless. You can't redeem yourself. But as far as the ending part goes, it implies that the Batman is very publicly known by the police now. So he seems to be active. Who is he taking exactly? Is he taking more than just criminals now? Because I think it's weird that they're putting out a thing being like, if your loved ones go missing, it's probably because of the Batman. So that's kind of odd. Tape 4. The Truth. 1962. I'm not supposed to talk about this. I've tried everything I can to get this out without getting caught. The Batman is Wayne, or was. It seems as if the Bruce side of him is gone, and only the Bat remains. His body is skinnier, yet he still possesses his strength and agility. He most likely uses some sort of drug. The sightings of him have only risen in the past 2 years. Hold on, let's take a look at what that was. Bat creature in Gotham. Who is the Bat? The last incident was a little boy was walking home from his friend's house when he saw him in an alley. This is the picture he took. The only upside to this is that the crime rate's been down. And Arkham is basically empty now. I have proof that the Batman is Wayne. First of all, ever since the incident at Arkham, Bruce has not been seen. Second is the leaked audio recording, which yes, is real. Finally, is this audio recording. Do not show this to law enforcement so it doesn't find out. Wait, is that flashing text? You shouldn't have found this.
My name is Bruce Wayne. My father is Thomas Wayne. My mother is Martha Wayne. They were both murdered when I was a child. I am here to confess. If listening, my plan has worked. People of Gotham will submit. As I am Gotham's jury, judge, and executioner. I am the I am.
Alright, so, few interesting things. Crime rate's gone down in Gotham, W. And Arkham is apparently almost empty, which I guess means that Batman is just straight up killing these criminals and one, scaring criminals from doing criminal things, and I guess he's killing them all so there's none to even imprison, which is an interesting tactic. And I think it's interesting, the last incident was a little boy was walking home from his friend's house when he saw him in an alley. Is there a chance that he's scoping out for Robin? Now, it doesn't say that this boy was taken, it just says that he saw him in an alley and he got a picture of him. But I feel like the little boy, like stating that it was a little boy that saw him is like, you know, that's got to be specific, which I'm excited to see, like all of the Batman like canon events go down with this like twisted narrative to it. Now for the voice recording, I do know that someone here commented what it says. My name is Bruce Wayne. My father is Thomas Wayne. My mother is Martha Wayne. They were both murdered when I was a child. I'm here to confess. It looks like my plan has worked. People of Gotham will submit because I'm being Gotham's jury, judge, and executioner. I am the knight. I am here. here. So in the description for this one, it says, they should let me do my job. I saved them, now they need to save themselves. I'm guessing that's got to be the Batman talking, right? They should let me do my job. I saved them, now they need to save themselves. Does that make sense? Why would he say you need to save yourselves, though? Or is that Jim Gordon saying that? Tape 5. Missing People's Broadcast, 1962. Emergency broadcast issued by Gotham City Police Department.
We interrupt your current broadcast to bring you this message. There has been a significant increase in missing people in the following areas: Old Gotham, Miagani Island, Bleak Island. If you receive this message, you are in one of these areas. Keep all doors and windows locked, and don't let yourself or anyone leave your home by themselves under any circumstance. If you see any of these children or the Bat, call the police immediately. The missing individuals will now be shown.
Richard Grayson. Oh my god. Wow, chat, we called that. We 100% called that. Barbara Gordon. Stephanie Brown. Jason Todd. Oh. You are too late. Okay, so Richard Grayson becomes Nightwing. Barbara Gordon does she become Batgirl? Okay, Batgirl. And then Stephanie Brown. Who is Stephanie Brown? So during the stream, I got it wrong. Stephanie Brown actually is the spoiler. Of course, we have Jason Todd, who also becomes a Robin at one point, but then obviously gets, you know, the whole Joker thing happens later on. Okay, so that's interesting, because is this now what Jason looks like after he's been taken by Batman? You are too late. Okay, these look like coffins, and there's 4 of them, and we were just told about 4 people. They are family now. Could they be just straight up vampires? That would line up with why Bruce wouldn't eat or drink, because he would only drink blood, right? And then that picture has like what looks like 4 coffins and, you know, the whole vampire coffin thing. The only reason why I don't want to say he's an actual bat is because they already talked about man bat, you know what I mean? Which I feel like kind of confuses a bit. But I guess he could be more of a man bat than man bat himself. But yeah, I want to say that all 4 of those people are still alive, and he's probably turning them like him. There is a vampire Batman? All right, I'm gonna have to look into that then. But now here's the other thing. This looks like this is probably Wayne Manor, and it's on fire? I do think that the whole Jason thing is implying that he's kind of turning him like them. He's turning them like him. You took my family and did nothing about it, so I'll take theirs. That's what it says in the description. You took my family and did nothing about it, so I'll take theirs. Someone in the comments here thinks that all 4 of them were killed, but Jason actually survived, which is, you know, again, like how Jason survives in the actual Batman continuity where Joker kills him, but turns out he survives and ends up becoming Red Hood. So maybe that's the same case here where Jason does survive and becomes the Red Hood to hunt down Batman. So that's possible, but also it could just be possible that they're like showing us what Jason looks like now after he's been taken by the Bat. I like the fact that the series is throwing us a lot of ideas while also not still fully explaining everything. Like I already have like 3 different theories on this. Could be that they're all dead. Could be that he's turning them into bat people kind of like him. Batman could be a vampire. Batman could just be a actual bat. There's a lot of different ways that you could go with this. Tape 6. Names. 1962. So it's literally the day after I streamed this series, and Siltrics dropped another video, a 5-minute one, and there was no way I was going to release the video without including this new episode, especially since this is the longest one now in this series. So let's just jump right in. I'm excited to see. Okay, so it was burning down. Wayne Manor mysteriously caught ablaze. This is a photo of the house now. So I was right about the last one. That was Wayne Manor. Most of the stuff inside the house was all destroyed except for some pictures of the family and a clock. Behind the clock was a door that led down into a cave. Okay. A photo of the entrance. Nah, this is fire. We actually gonna get to see the back cave right now? The cave underneath was huge. Now, I'm not supposed to show or tell anyone any of these things. I'm about to tell you all because what? Because what? Go back, go back. I'm about to tell you all because I snuck into the building myself after the police left. So we're still in Jim Gordon's perspective. I believe that's whose perspective we're in. But when I went down there, I saw many things I shouldn't have. Here's a photo of the bat's costume I found. I discovered so many weird things. Show me. A modified car, a bunch of random files of the history and species of Gotham. Species specifies? There was another list of files, a strange one with a bunch of names, but most shockingly, my name was on there. Oh nah. Here's the list of names. Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Redacted, Barbara Gordon, Stephanie Brown, Kate Kane, Luke Fox, Helena Bertinelli, Jean Paul Valley, Harper Rowe, Duke Thomas, Selena Kyle. Obviously, you could recognize some of those names if you're a Batman fan. How does he have my name and why? Also, why are these other people there? I'm guessing the redacted name is Jim Gordon, because it was above Barbara Gordon. Before I could gather my thoughts, I saw them. The Bat Family? As soon as they saw me, I ran out of there. Good idea. Not before seeing him again. Nah, I need to see his full fit. The spikes on his mask are so high. He didn't chase after me though, just stared while I got onto my bike. Alright, I don't think it's Jim Gordon then if he was on a bike. It looks like the police are trying to cover this up, probably because the chief's daughter is one of the missing. And that confirms right there that it is not Jim Gordon doing this one. So then whose perspective are we in? It said they just got on a bike, so I'm guessing it's someone younger. I'm trying to think what younger character we haven't been told about that this could be from the Batman universe. They're telling everyone that the Bat is dead. Which they shouldn't have because crime is back up. I'm going to try to leave Gotham as soon as possible. I don't want to end up like those people in the cave. Yeah, he's not gonna let you leave, bro. If you don't hear from me, I'm either taken or have left the city. Missing Tim Drake. Ah, there we go. All right, so he definitely went missing. Damn. All right, this makes a lot more sense now. Don't go into the cave under Wayne Manor. or I'll do to you what I did to the missing. And the description for that one reads, "Don't trust people in masks who say they will do good." All right, so let's kind of go over everything that just happened. First of all, Siltrics, if you are watching this, incredible job. Even that episode alone felt like a quality jump from the last one. Like the way that you had the text like fade up like that is something that I don't think I've seen before in analog horror, and really small details like that really do add so much to the series. And just the photos that we're getting and everything, it's fire. I love it. You're doing great, Siltrics, and please keep this series going because I love it. So honestly, I'm really happy that last video came out before I ended up uploading this, because that did answer a lot of questions I had from the last video. Mostly the people that the bat has been kidnapping or taking are not dead, and he does seem to be doing something to them. What he's doing exactly is not really sure. Again, not sure if Batman's a vampire in this, or if he's like part bat, or if he's just truly a crazy human being, but he's doing something to these people that he's kidnapping. And all the people that he's taken so far, I believe, are, you know, main people in the Bat family, like all the Robins, Nightwing, Batgirl, Batwoman. Now, I do want to look at the list of names one more time, because it's not just the Bat family that's being taken here. Towards the bottom of the list of names, I'm not aware of a lot of them, but I know for a fact Selena Kyle is Catwoman, and she's not really in the Bat family. I know she's kind of like good and bad sometimes, but I want to look up the rest of the names. Okay, so Kate Kane is Batwoman. Luke Fox is Batwing. Helena Bertinelli is the Huntress. Okay, Jean Paul Valley is Azrael. Harper Rowe is Bluebird. And Duke Thomas is the Signal. So as far as I can tell, and correct me if I'm wrong, all of those names seem to be like allies of Batman in the main Batman universe. So it seems that bro is really trying to make a full-on family of people that are like him. Again, not sure if he's a vampire or what is going on with him, but there's something wrong with him, and he's able to spread that to other people. I mean, even in those photos that we just saw, it looked like the people that he's taken already are almost like zombified in a way. At least the way that they're all just standing there, it's very, very creepy looking. He's done something to them. The fact that it looked like there were coffins in the last video before this one makes me think that it could be a vampire thing going on here. But please let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. So Siltrics is actually super cool, because they're also making a Superman analog horror, and there is one episode out right now. I'm not going to cover that in this video. If that series does end up getting a couple more episodes, I'll cover that one in a separate video as well. And on top of that, it seems they're also working on a Flash analog horror. So it seems like Siltrics is making a whole analog horror DC universe, and they do kind of cross over a little bit. As we know, this one mentioned the Flash and Superman, so I'm curious to see if we're gonna get our own stories for all three, and then they'll converge at some point, which honestly, the idea of that just sounds insane. But obviously, if you want to go see some of those videos right now, like the Superman analog horror one, be sure to go check out Siltrics Channel, whose link will be at the top of the description down below. Please be sure to go and support your analog horror content creators. I hope you guys enjoyed the video overall. If you did, don't forget to drop a like on this video. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I do analog horror videos like this all the time on my channel. And we're trying to hit 1 million subscribers before the end of the year. All right, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.